I got that Raising Cane lemonade, boy. I ain't gonna stunt. That bitch slap. But Raising Cane fucking nasty though, son. I ain't even eat all them chicken tenders and them fries was really cold as a bitch. Them bitches ain't have no seasoning on them, son. I ate all that toast and most of them fries. I think I ate damn near all the fries. But them tenders, once them tenders get cold, that shit be tasting, I'm telling you, son, no homo, meat is really nasty. That shit tastes so nasty when it's cold, son. That shit really be tasting right, like it be tasting like, I don't know, son. That shit, man, son. Y'all gotta really stop eating meat, son. We is not supposed to be consuming that shit, dude. But I'm saying we've been eating it for so long, though, so it's like it's too late now. But it's like now that a nigga waking up and see, man, you gotta minimize the meat you gotta minimize eating meat, son. Nigga gotta really start eating more fruits and vegetables, son. Like real talk, son. Cause that meat, that shit don't supposed to go on the nigga body, son. We supposed to be eating strictly fruit, strawberries, grapes, raspberries, blueberries, watermelon. I swear to God, all that meat and shit, man, that shit killing a nigga. But that shit giving a nigga cancer. That shit fucking a nigga heart rate up. That shit, man, that shit doing all type of shit to our body. We don't even fucking know. Your ass to be eating that shit and just get to tripping. On some real ass shit, man. They gotta really stop eating that shit, man. That shit killing a nigga, son. That shit killing all people, son. Man, start eating fruit. When meat be cold, son, when that shit be cold and you eat that shit, man, that shit be tasting so raw, son. Like, it be not like raw as it tastes good, like it tastes raw. Like, it don't even be tasting cooked. Then that shit be having a smell to it. Man, you be really fucking eating. We be really eating dead animals, on God. I swear to God, man, we be eating dead fucking animals. That's why meat have a smell to it, cause it's dead energy, it's dead. Anything that's dead have a smell to it, on God. We be eating dead fucking animals. I swear to God. You gotta stop eating that shit, man. That shit killing the nigga, son. That shit killing the nigga and that shit stinks, son. You gotta really stop eating that shit. Nigga be eating dead fucking animals, man. On some real ass shit. I swear to God, I wouldn't tell you no lie. Like, I know, son. You gotta stop eating that shit. That shit be killing the fuck out of nigga. Every time you eat that shit, you get all bloated and shit. Your fucking stomach be feeling all full. You be feeling all bloated and shit. Your ass get the passing buku gas and shit. Meat don't even digest when you eat that shit. I don't even know where the fuck that shit goes, son. Every time you eat that shit, you get the passing buku gas. You get the passing buku gas and shit. You get to use in the bathroom. That shit probably never digest. I don't be knowing where that shit be going, son. It probably do die. I'ma say it probably digest. It just take a long ass time to digest. That's why people that eat meat every day, they think that they'll eat meat one day, and then the next day they'll eat meat again. They probably be feeling hungry, but the whole time they ass really be fucking bloated, son. They ass don't be hungry, they just be bloated. It be feeling like they be hungry. They don't be hungry for real, son. All that meat you be eating, that shit just piling up, son. That shit blowing your ass up. That shit blowing you up. All type of shit, man. You gotta stop fucking with that shit. The more and more meat you eat, the more and more bloated you is. That shit bring your ass to the toilet. That shit tastes good. It's good, but it's not good to consume, son. Everything that tastes good is not good to consume. You're not supposed to consume it. It's really the opposite. You supposed to eat everything that's fucking nasty. That the nasty shit be the shit good for you, like vegetables and shit. Like a lot of that shit be nasty, but it's good for you. Fruit ain't nasty. Like majority of the shit that we eat and drink got fruit in it. Like a lot of candy. A lot of candy shit we eat, that shit made out of fruit. Fucking the drinks that we drink, all that shit made out of fruit. Fruit made, I'm saying, man, majority of shit we eat and drink is made out of fruit. Fruit ain't nasty, but that meat and shit, man, that shit be tasting good, man. That shit, you ain't supposed to consume that shit, son. That shit killing a nigga on God. I wouldn't tell the nigga no fucking lie, son. I'ma keep it all the way 100 with you. Man, that shit killing a nigga, son. That shit giving a nigga cancer. My cousin, son, I talk to my cousin every day, son. Like, he with me right now. He be guiding and protecting me. I got a close ass connection / relationship to my cousin. My cousin, he died from stomach cancer, son, from eating meat, son. I swear to God. He died from stomach cancer from eating meat. It was the jail meat that killed him. It was some, I'm guessing it was some meat he ate from jail or something, because he was incarcerated, son, when he was eating that shit, man. It's some shit, some meat he ate from jail. The meat probably was no good, ain't no telling. That shit, that meat don't even be good. That shit be no good, but they still be cooking that shit and seasoning that shit, man. That shit be killing the nigga, son. My cousin died from stomach cancer, son. Oh, like he died from stomach cancer. And what you think caused his stomach cancer? The fucking meat he was eating, son. That's why I be on that shit, man. You gotta stop eating that shit. You can eat that shit. We've been eating that shit for so long, son. But you can minimize eating that shit, son. You don't gotta eat that shit every day. Eat that shit like every 2-3 days. Then if you can go 2-3 days without eating it, try to go a week. Then if you can go a week without eating it, try to go 2 weeks. Like, train yourself on not eating that shit. Train yourself on eating fruit and shit. Program yourself to eat fruit and vegetables and shit, cause that meat ain't what's down. That shit killing the fuck out of niggas, son. And I'ma keep on speaking on that shit. I'ma keep on saying, man, you gotta stop eating that shit, man. Fuck that shit. That shit killing the fuck out of niggas. That shit killing all people. I don't give a fuck about no other race on earth. I just care about my people, my black people, my melanated people, my brown skinned people, man. We gotta stop eating that shit, man. I was stupid ass dying eating that shit. We don't even be knowing it. Every time we eat that shit, we dying slowly eating that shit on God. I swear, that shit ain't even funny, son. I was stupid ass dying slowly eating that shit. It is what it is, son. You gotta stop eating that shit, man. That shit killing the fuck out of nigga. Stop eating meat, man. Fuck meat, man. Stop eating meat, son. Fuck meat. Man, eat strictly fruit and vegetables. Oh, man, strictly fruit and vegetables. If you gonna eat meat, go eat the real meat. Go eat the real beef. Don't be eating all that fake processed ass shit. Go get some fucking plant-based meat. Go get some plant-based chicken. That shit way more healthy than the fucking shit we be buying out the stores and the shit they be fucking feeding the nigga McDonald's and shit. Fucking KFC, Popeyes and shit. Man, that ain't real meat, son. We eat dead people, son. How the fuck you think they making that shit? Man, they killing people. We eating human meat, son. Cause they not making enough profit off animals for to make that shit. They ain't getting that shit from the real. They ain't getting that shit from animals. They ain't profiting off animals enough for to be fucking killing animals and, you know, cooking it. Man, we ain't eating fucking animals. Man, we eating humans, son. We eating dead humans, son. We eating ourselves. We eating human. That's human meat a nigga be eating. Yeah, that shit probably still be tasting good. It still be tasting the same. It still tastes like meat. Yeah, because they making the shit taste like that. But that's human meat. You eating your own self. You eating your own arms, your own legs. Man, you eating your own fucking body parts. That's human meat. I swear to God. Because all that shit is not animal meat. They not killing buku animals. None of them people ain't profiting enough off fucking animals for to be. Them people ain't profiting enough off animals for to be killing their ass and cooking them and shit. All these babies and shit, they be getting kidnapped and shit, man. I swear to God. Man, they killing humans and shit. And they grinding they fucking body up into meat and shit. Turning that shit into meat, putting that shit in stores, and all stupid ass going to stores, buying that shit, consuming that shit killing all stupid ass. Oh God, I swear, you gotta stop eating meat, son. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that meat, man. Stop eating that shit, man. That shit killing the nigga, man. And Friday keep on lagging the nigga out, but fuck Friday, it is what it is. You gotta stop eating that meat, man. Real talk. We gotta stop eating that shit, man. We gotta eat strictly fruit and vegetables on God. That's some real ass shit. Strictly fruit and vegetables. Man, fuck that meat. We dying eating that shit, man. That shit killing us. That shit killing all people. That shit killed my cousin. I'm hot about that shit. That's really why I be speaking. I be saying that shit so much, man. You gotta stop eating that shit. That man died from that shit. That's what caused his stomach cancer. That's what caused his death. Eating meat. We gotta stop eating that shit, man. We gotta deprogram ourselves from the system and eating all that shit. We gotta deprogram ourselves from eating all that bullshit and program. We gotta like deprogram ourselves from eating all the wrong shit to reprogram ourselves to eat the right shit. We gotta reprogram ourselves from eating that wrong shit to eating the right shit. Man, eat fruit and vegetables, man. Real talk. That's some real ass shit, man. Strictly fruit and vegetables. But that's it though. I ain't even gonna keep on speaking on that shit, man. You gotta stop eating that fucking meat though. Fuck that shit, man. That shit killing that nigga. Real up.